Yeah, give me short. I guess, what are your thoughts on how the offense played and why it was tough to get points early on?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things. I think first I got to point to myself and missing a couple throws. You just I got to work through the pressure. Bring some blitzes. Got to just do some things. To run some different schemes. I think it will help, but I just think we just didn't catch a rhythm. They did a good job of just keeping the shell, and then some of those third shorts and plays like that. We got to execute, but I think it starts with me, and I got to do a better job of distributing the ball better. And when I have good pockets, working them and making sure I'm getting the ball out on time and to the right guy. So I look inward, and then there's some other things we'll watch film and get better at.
Tytus mentioned that he felt like the offense was kind of complacent to start and couldn't really pick up energy. Do you kind of agree with that statement? And if so, why do you guys kind of agree with that statement?
I don't know what he meant by complacent, but I think the type of offense we're running is like I told y'all, death by 1,000 cuts, and sometimes when you live by that sport, it's hard because you're not taking a bunch of deep downfield shots, but you're asked to be really good on first, second down, time and time again, and something that we just got to get better at. It's still new to a lot of us, but I definitely think we can be better at that, and that'll definitely help.
As you all are kind of getting closer, the drive before the one you all scored, what do you feel like stopped you all there?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. We got down there pretty good. Our defense kept us in it the whole game. We got to help those guys out and score some points somehow, some way. I tried to throw it over the guy. He made a hell of a play, jumping and knocking it down. They zoned a lot of stuff off, so I was trying to just make plays. It's hard to throw over guys in the red zone, so it wasn't easy down there, but we got to find some type of way to score some points, however it looks. So.
Time for a few more, y'all. If Nico can play, what do you all have to do to pick that up?
I thought he'd play really well. I got to just find a way to get him to touch the ball. I got to throw him a better ball. That's just bottom line. It's gonna be tough. He's our best player on offense. He's one of the best players in the league, time and time again. We also got to find ways to get him the ball, in better situations. So that starts with me, trying to get us in the right looks. But yeah, it would suck, but hopefully, he'll be okay. And we have a short week, but if not, we got to just step up in other ways and put more on my plate, hopefully, to try to help us out.
How valuable is communication on just the plays where they're kind of setting those disguises to disguise the blitz? There was especially a few times in the second half where guys were coming at you free. How important and how imperative is communication in those situations? Everybody's on the same page, so guys can't pick up some of those free rushers.
We were in a lot of situations where they really didn't show zero blitz on film on second and long when you're kind of backed up. So that one kind of just caught us off guard. But when it's loud, it's hard to sometimes get the protections right, and you got to just sometimes throw hot. Sometimes you can pick it up. So it's a little bit in between, but it's something definitely we got to look at and get better at because, we've gotten it a couple weeks in a row. So, I think if we can do that, we can, hit some bigger plays. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you, guys.